Hey guys, you're most welcome once again. With you is Francis on Tebi Talks. Today I am going to show you how we can get the summation of numbers. So we're going to see how to get the summation, the sum of three numbers in Microsoft Excel. So Microsoft Excel is also used to find the summation of numbers. These numbers can be whole number, can be decimal numbers. So whatever type of numbers you have, you can always manipulate them in Microsoft Excel. What I'm going to do is that I have to select these numbers. I have to input these numbers first of all in the cells which are provided here. So when you look at this cell, if I can first make this sheet into put the borders into this worksheet so that I select all borders. Okay, now I'm going to select one of these cells. I will first select this cell which is called C106. How did I get the name of this cell? In Microsoft Excel, any cell is having a name, and the name is obtained according to the row and column. So when you look at this, I have column C, then I have row 106. That's why the name of the cell, when you look into the box name, you realize that the name of this cell is called C106. So after knowing that, I'll go ahead and put the value. So I'm going to put 234. Now 234 is the first value, so I'll go ahead and select another cell which is D106. I'll put the value, and the value can be 345. Then I'll select another cell which is E106, and then I'll also put another number which is 123. Now I have these three numbers that I want to add using the sum function. So from here, I will go ahead and select the cell which will display the result. So, and I'm going to use the cell which is already selected, and that is F106. So after that, I'll go ahead and put equal sign. What does equal sign do? Equal sign tells Excel that you want to do a calculation. So after putting equal sign, I'll go ahead and type the sum. Then after typing the sum, I'll go ahead and open the brackets. Then after opening the bracket, I'll put the first value, which is this. Just tap on that number. Then after, you put a comma, and then you tap on the other one, then you put a comma, then you tap on the last number. Then after that, go ahead and close the bracket. So after closing the bracket, now you can see the function is complete. The function is complete because it fulfills all its requirements. It has all its components. First, the component it has equal sign, which tells Excel that you want to do a calculation. The second component is that it has the name of the function, which is the sum function. Then we have the parameters, and then inside we add the parentheses and then the parameters. Then after that, I can see everything is available. So what I will do, I'll go ahead and press enter. Press enter on the keyboard. Then from there, you are going to press enter on the keyboard, and what is that? This is enter after plus sign. You press enter, and now you can see I have the value 702. That is the result. So let's try to add this in the way we know. Then we can prove and see. We have 234, and then plus 345 plus 123. So when we add this, we have 4 plus 5 is 9, 9 plus 2 is 12. I write 2, I carry 1, 1. So 1 plus 3 you get 4, 4 plus 4 you get 8, 8 plus 2 you get 10. So I will write 0, I will carry 1 here. Then I get 1 plus 2 you get 3, 3 plus 3 you get 6, and 6 plus 1 you get 7. Wow! So you realize now 702 is the same answer that I got. So this is how we can add more than 2 numbers in Microsoft Excel using the sum function. So before I stop here, what you need to know is that the sum function has 4 main parts. So we are going to say these parts, the parts that make up a sum function. Normally, whenever you have a function and then you have to end with open and close bracket. So we want to see what are those parts that make up the function or any function in Excel. First of all, you have the equal sign. Equal sign, this one, equal sign, the equal sign. This one will tell Excel that you want to do a calculation. It will tell Excel that, hey, this person wants to do a calculation. Now what Excel will do, Excel will go ahead and fetch all the function and the functions and the formulas in the function library to see which function you want, and then from there it will go ahead and help you to manipulate. And then number 2, we have what we call the function name. The function name. So in Microsoft Excel, any function must have a name, like the sum function, average, like the maximum, minimum, the VLOOKUP, if function. So each and every function in Microsoft Excel is having a name. And then number 3, we have what we call the parentheses. The parentheses. The parentheses, this one is open bracket and then close the bracket, is what we call the parentheses. Then number 4, which is the last, is what we call the parameters. Parameters. So the parameters, sometimes we call them arguments. Arguments. And what are these? The arguments means what is inside the bracket is what we call the parameters or the arguments. So when you have all this, you be sure that your function will bring the good result. That's why when we use the function which contains all these parts, you can see we got the results correctly. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. I hope this is going to help you. You can apply it anywhere. You can choose any values, any numbers, and start manipulating them, add them in Microsoft Excel. And then in the next video, I will show you how you can deal with other functions. Thank you. See you guys.